was extremely excited about obviously having my first child, and I tried to do everything correctly by eating right, staying active. About 22 weeks, I went into the doctor noticing that the baby wasn't moving as much. They had a little bit of concern, but told me that not to worry, it was my first child. So I went home and continued what I normally do. And I woke up one night knowing that there was definitely something wrong. And so I went to the doctors in my pajamas and slippers and told them I definitely knew there was something going on. And they did an ultrasound, and I realized the doctor started crying, and I thought that's not a good sign. So they had told me that my baby developed hydrops fetalis, which was hydrops for Italian, which was water, and fetalis, which was fatal. They flew me over to a perinatologist who had told me that this was the worst case they had seen in 20 years, and that my baby was going to have a blood transfusion. So I had 4 intrauteral blood transfusions through the umbilical cord to save her life. I remember when they were doing the first procedure, they don't put me to sleep. So I'm awake for everything, and I'm watching nurses come into a room, and they're hustling and bustling through. And I remember a nurse walking in with a little small baggie of blood, and I thought, how is that going to help? How is that little amount of blood that she's about to transfuse going to help with this process? And so that was my first time actually having a full understanding of what and how a blood transfusion can take place and what it can mean for someone else. Going through that whole process was just amazing, and someone took the time to help my child out, who's now been in a gifted and talented program. She's in the International Baccalaureate program going into now middle school, and so I wish they could know the impact that they've done to help her now, as a 12-year-old, just happy and excited about life. I know when I donate blood and I see that bag being filled up, I'm sure it's touching others that I have no idea where it has impacted their lives, but I know it's a positive thing. I think Bonfils has been a tremendous gift in the community to help those and to reach out to those that don't understand the importance of donating blood and how important it really is.